Well, we've had a good time this morning, haven't we?
Yeah, that's fun. Shad fishing is always fun. That's good light tackle fishing.
Start the year off right.
That's right.
It's I don't know, about 10th day of March, something like that, and water temperature out here looks like it's about 49, 50 degrees, and I guess they're starting to move around pretty good in here. I don't know. We caught a lot of fish in the shallows, but I don't know.
Yeah, hard to say. That could be because the water wasn't quite as deep there and the visibility was better. I know most of the fish we caught were kind of high to the surface. That's probably a visibility-oriented thing.
Yeah, it took us a while to figure that out, didn't it?
Yeah, well, we watch other people and we can adjust.
True.
That's part of fishing.
True.
I'll tell you, light tackle fishing for shad, it's just fun. They jump a lot. This is a 5.3 ultralight 4-pound test. I love fishing a place like this in the trees. It's easy, it doesn't get hung up.
Right.
I shad fish some off the bank, you know, and I've got still a 6-pound test, about as small as you can get reel, and it's a 6.6. Gives you more distance if you're fishing off the bank or not in a jammed up place, but it'll get you in the trees in here.
Yeah, for sure.
I'd say it'd be a pretty good rule of thumb. Any rod that's a good speckled trout rod,
right,
you're pretty much in the ballpark for a shad.
Well, actually, fishing for these shad was a lot like fishing for speckled trout today.
It was
a lot of similarities.
A lot of similarities.
We were trying to find them in the water column. We started off and tried to catch them deep, and we caught a few deep, and then it seemed like they slowed up, and we were sort of watching a few other people, like we said earlier, and we finally caught them in the upper 2/3 of the water column, I think.
I think that was a visibility-oriented thing.
Yeah.
I like carrying a dip net with me. If you're using this light tackle, a lot of the traditional rigs that people use, and we lost most of our spoons because the shiny spoons, caught fish, but you lose a double rig more. Tying on this light pound test line, when you have an extra knot in your line, you're more prone to break it off. You can't hardly lift a, 1.5 pound, 2-pound fish in without maybe snapping into the knot. It's just a weak spot.
True.
Traditional bait, spoon for shad, been used for years. Mostly gold and silver are favorites, but there's a lot of colors out there.
Right.
Shad darts. Fished with them for years, different sizes. That's probably the standby right here with that orange tip and white.
Yep.
What I've used the last several years, just because I like the way it fishes, you can tell where it is in the depth of the water, it's just a single little twist of tail, and mostly I cast an 1/8 ounce head. I like a pink with a white or a pink with a chartreuse, and I like the chartreuse with flakes in it, and I like a straight chartreuse. They're cheap. You can get a pack of 20 or 25 for the same price as you can get a couple shad rigs, and you got more control of it. I think it casts further, and if you lose it, hey, tie on another one.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, I started out with a traditional rig today, and it didn't take me long to change after you started catching fish, and I wasn't catching any.
Well, that's because we lost all the...
Well, that's true, too.
I'll tell you something you put me on a couple years ago. Real magic, just a silicone spray with light pound test. Spray it on your line, you cast better, and it just makes it easier. I enjoyed it. Good day.
Man, I enjoyed it too. You take care.
Let's do it.
All right, buddy.